At the second division doubles match here, Jairo and Urbieta of the Devils take on Hormaetxea and Ubilla for the Fireballs. Hormaetxea and Ubilla 1 and 2 so far to begin this season. The Devils, Jairo and Urbieta 2 and 1. Third match of the game day.
Jairo serves, our next match begins. Ubilla, backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Here's Jairo, backhand. Ubilla is there. Ball tipped at the side wall. Hormaetxea and Ubilla are on the board first for the Fireballs.
And Urbieta, leader in throws per game, leader in total throws on the roster. That's rare that you see a miss early on in a rally, but that was so close to the side wall, right on the numbers.
Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Backhand by Ubilla. What a catch by Hormaetxea. Powerful backhand from the 9 line. Urbieta's there. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Ubilla now from the 11 line. Urbieta backhand from the 11 line. Ubilla is there. Ubilla now from the 10 line. Backwarders trading backhands. Beautifully caught by Ubilla, pulling that off the sidewall. Here's Urbieta. Hormaetxea hard to the inside. Urbieta's there. Here's Ubilla on the backhand from the 11 line. Urbieta to the inside. Ubilla's there. Urbieta, that rebound off the back wall, dropping, but saved by Jairo. Here's the forehand by Ubilla. Urbieta backhand from the 11 line. Ubilla is there. All backcourt game so far. Backhand by Ubilla. Urbieta forehand save at the sidewall. Beautifully played by Hormaetxea. Here's Jairo. Ubilla is there. Backhand from the 9 line. Low and hard. And caught by Urbieta. Here's a backhand by Ubilla at the 12 line. Urbieta's there. Urbieta left side by Hormaetxea. Big bounce brought down by Urbieta. Urbieta left side by Ubilla. Well played. Here's Jairo from the forehand. Low and hard. Scooped up beautifully by Ubilla deep in the backcourt. Powerful backhand. Urbieta coming out. Ubilla on the catch. Powerful forehand. Out to the Urbieta. Saved by Jairo. Catch by Ubilla. Ubilla low and hard from the right side. Nice pickup by Urbieta. Ubilla from the 12 line to the inside. Urbieta's there. Backhand by Ubilla. High and hard to the backcourt. Urbieta again. Backhand. Once again to the inside. Ubilla is there. Hormaetxea now from the costado, powerfully to the inside, and Urbieta makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Ubilla is there. Jairo on the catch. Backhand.
Quite the point here, Stu.
Forehand by Urbieta. What a catch by Ubilla at the 11 line. Off the side wall. Jairo called for it, goes to make the save. That hits the overhead screen. 2 points for Hormaetxea and Ubilla. The Fireballs. Hormaetxea has a serve.
A tremendous rally by all 4 players. Couple-minute long point. And surprisingly, going to the Fireballs. We've seen Jairo and Urbieta over a couple seasons now. They've established themselves as a defensive powerhouse. Jairo up there in the front, doesn't throw many costados, doesn't throw many kill shots. Just 1 2-wall kill to score this year in all doubles matches.
Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Ubilla on the backhand from the 11 line. Jairo, backhand from the 8. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Ubilla. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Hormaetxea is there. Hormaetxea changing things up. Jairo reads it. Hard to the inside, and Ubilla picks it up on the backhand. Low runner to the inside, and Urbieta's there. Rebote forehand by Jairo, stopped by Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea is 2-all, stopped by Jairo. Jairo, that long 3-wall play. Hormaetxea reads it, sends it inside. Urbieta at the side wall, makes the stop. Ubilla is there, backhand from the 10 line. Rebote saved by Jairo. Hormaetxea, smooth and inside. Here's Urbieta. There's the backhand by Ubilla. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote for Jairo. He passes. Caught by Ubilla on the forehand. Ubilla powerfully from the right side. Here's Urbieta. Hormaetxea on the rebote. Big bounce to the inside. Rebote forehand, saved by Hormaetxea. Here's Jairo. Jairo powerfully from the forehand. Hard throw to the inside, beautifully caught by Ubilla. That clears the overhead screen. Here's the rebote on the side wall. Caught by Ubilla. Backhand by Ubilla, caught by Urbieta. Hormaetxea gets in there, backhand from the 9 line. Here's a backhand by Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea again, this time from the 9 line. Rebote left side. Caught in the air by Jairo. Backhand by Jairo. Low and hard and caught by Ubilla. Backhand. Caught by Urbieta. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote left side to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Urbieta. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Ubilla is there. Jairo calls for the rebote. It's dropping. He makes a save. Ubilla on the backhand from the 10 line. Low runner to the inside. Will score. Well thrown. 3 points for Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Hormaetxea serves.
Well, just a great start again. And 3rd point in a row now for the Fireballs. You look at this matchup, I mean, the real key is Ubilla. Out of these 4 players, I mean, Jairo's up above 96% of his catch rate. Urbieta and Hormaetxea the same. You got Ubilla down there at 93%, a couple percentage points lower. He's played fewer balls. So if he can keep standing back there and making that catch, it's going to put a little more pressure on the Devils, who don't typically open it up on the offensive side.
Big right side, just over the head of Jairo by Ubilla. Here's Urbieta. Lower and harder again by Ubilla. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Hormaetxea calls for the bote. Big bounce. Brought down by Urbieta at the back wall. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. On the sidewall, Ubilla is there. Jairo, forehand rebote. Rebote forehand by Jairo to the inside. Here's Ubilla. Rebote, again, that rebound off the back wall played by Jairo. Backhand, caught by Jairo at the 8 line. Ubilla is there. Rebote by Jairo, 2 pass, caught in the air by Ubilla. Beautiful catch made in the backcourt by Urbieta for the Devils. Rebote inside. Another fine catch by Urbieta. Backhand by Urbieta to the inside. Ubilla is there. Four points for Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. Hormaetxea has the serve for the Fireballs.
And that is a rare miss on the forehand rebote there by Jairo. He's thrown, coming into today, 257 total rebotes from the right side. Only missed 6 of them, sending that one up on the overhead screen.
Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Here's Hormaetxea, backhand from the 8 line to the back wall. Rebote coming out. What a catch by Hormaetxea, backhand. Ubilla, backhand to the inside. Ball tipped. That is 5 points for Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Possible set point. So this has been a long set, time-wise, but it's 5-0.
Right. Pretty decisive in the score.
And Jairo and Urbieta, as we know, have been part of some of the longest points ever played in Battle Court.
Again, just have to give credit to Ubilla. I mean, streaky catching in the backcourt. Wasn't his best day last time out for the Fireballs, but so far hasn't made a mistake yet.
Here's Urbieta on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Ubilla is there. Ubilla to the inside. Rebote forehand save by Hormaetxea. Beautifully played. Ball tipped in the backcourt. No shutout here in this first set. Jairo and Urbieta are on the board for the Devils. Jairo has the serve. Still possible set point for the Fireballs. Hormaetxea and Ubilla.
Punishing right side from Jairo right there. First point for the Devils. You see Alex, it looks like a bit of an animated conversation by the Devils. And just trying to fire him up. You know, of all the front quarters, I mean, Jairo is really one of the more right side dominant out of the two.
Alex is talking to him about killing it? Is that you had a better read on that than I did. Jairo's done quite well by playing the game exactly how he plays it. Again, Devils have had some difficulty in this season, but the long game has been working for Jairo. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea blasts it low and hard and scores. Point and set for Hormaetxea and Ubilla. They take the first set 6-1, put 2 minutes on the board, come back out and play our next set. So Ubilla with some fantastic catching there. Better than we've seen him do in recent days there for the Fireballs. Hormaetxea trying to make something happen up there in the front court when he can, but the defensive prowess of the Devils in Jairo and Urbieta just too solid. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. You are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our third of 6 scheduled matches on the game day.
Yeah, Jairo this season, I mean, usually with this Devils team, it's just the defense, and they ride their defense and catch one more ball than their opponent. I mean, just pretty simple game plan, very traditional style of play. When they get behind, though, that's when we've seen, you know, where does the offense come from? I think that's the question maybe Alex was asking. Hey, now you're down 5-0. You're usually up 5-0. You can play this style. Down 5-0, it's going to be a tough comeback, especially the way that Hormaetxea is playing, and especially Ubilla there in the backcourt. Just that one tip, trying to stab at that one deep in the backcourt.
I think that you could talk to Jairo day and night about throwing a kill shot.
He's not going to do it.
It doesn't make a difference. He's not going to do it. World Supercourt champion with Lopez. I mean,
well, it's just comfort too. I mean, if you're not comfortable, you're not going to execute it well, and you're not going to score.
We've seen Jairo go to the shots. When he does go through shots, a couple snag the pad, and again, it's reinforcing. It self-reinforces. Alex there. And the difference, you have Jairo at, I believe, is 43. Alex, 23, 24? Somewhere in there. Yeah. So you got 20 years difference between the players. And Alex has one of the most aggressive style of plays.
A difference in mentality.
Yeah, I mean, it's a completely different 1, 2, 3, shoot it. Yeah, it's...
I mean, you look at the breakdown with Jairo, too. I mean...
Nothing else. Jairo's... I need to see what the breakdown is on his patience.
Yeah, Jairo coming... I mean, nearly 500 throws this year. 300 of them have come from the forehand. And we talk about what a weapon that costado is and moving the defense around, predominantly right-sided. I mean, you can go with the carom, you can go with the outside placement.
And Joe, and ready to begin our second set. Jairo will have the serve for the Devils.
I mean, you don't have to change up your game. You don't have to throw a lot of costados, but maybe even some shots from the forehand. We'll see what they do here to begin our second set.
Ubilla with the catch. Here's the backhand from the 12 line. Beautiful catch by Ubilla, made deep in the backcourt. Urbieta forehand, fire to the inside. Here's Urbieta. Powerfully from the left side, and Ubilla with a tip ball. Jairo and Urbieta get the first point of the second set. Jairo has the serve for the Devils.
Well, good start here. I mean, the key for this Devils team is get that first point up on the board. It's going to give them a little more confidence to play their style, which has led them to tremendous success over the last few seasons.
You're going to see Hormaetxea looking to see if he can snag Jairo's serve, but Jairo's got one of the most powerful serves in all of Battle Court.
It doesn't miss many. Only 5 faults this year out of 66 serves. He's thrown a couple aces. 2 of them. That's a third. Good
the ace scores. 2 points for Jairo and Urbieta. Jairo has the serve.
Yeah, and that one kicked way up high on the left side, crossing deep in the backcourt. I mean, everything you could want on it, plus the power behind it. It's a good combination. 2 points now for the Devils.
It's its own kill shot. Here's the backhand by Ubilla from the 12 line. Hard throw to the inside. Urbieta forehand by Jairo. Caught by Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea powerfully from the left side. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Ubilla's there. Backhand to the inside. What a catch by Jairo. Ubilla on the backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Picked off by Urbieta at the 13 line. Urbieta forehand. That rebound off the back wall played by Jairo. Backhand by Urbieta. Urbieta left side. Here's a catch by Urbieta. Urbieta powerfully from the forehand. Caught by Ubilla. That ball kicked off the side wall into the cesta of Jairo. That ball dying. Excellent effort by Hormaetxea trying to make that play. third point for Jairo and Urbieta of the Devils. Jairo has the serve.
You know, over the course of one set, anything could happen, but 2 out of 3 set matches, up to 6 points, I mean, typically the better team prevails, and that's what you're seeing. I mean, a tremendously played first set by the Fireballs, but this is the true second team for the Devils here. Great defense, good power. I mean, Urbieta's catching everything so far. Jairo, powerful serves coming in. Just got to stick to your game plan.
Here's a backhand by Ubilla. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. Hormaetxea now from the 9 line, powerfully throwing the backhand. Urbieta, forehand, caught by Ubilla. Robote forehand by Jairo, caught by Hormaetxea on the left side. Powerful backhand, beautifully caught by Urbieta. Here's Ubilla, backhand from the 12 line. Robote. Forehand by Jairo. Hormaetxea outside placement. Lands outside of play. 4 points for Jairo and Urbieta. Jairo has the serve for the Devils.
And now the Devils have these Fireballs right where they want them. They're aggressive, throwing some shots, and Jairo and Urbieta can just stand back there, make catch after catch, and just continue these rallies. See, Alex, I believe, I don't think I've seen him throw it straight to the outside from the forehand this year. And when you start to throw shots that you don't typically throw, that's a good sign that your opponent is doing something right.
Here's a backhand by Ubilla. Robote, forehand by Hormaetxea. Scoop. Powerful forehand. Ubilla gets in there, makes the catch at the 13 line. Here's a backhand by Ubilla. Urbieta's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Wall to wall, out to the Robote. Hormaetxea, forehand. Robote fired straight back. Caught by Urbieta. Beautiful catch by Ubilla on the forehand. He comes straight over the top. Urbieta's there. Ubilla, backhand from the 11 line. Robote forehand by Jairo. Here's Ubilla again. Backhand to the inside. Urbieta, backhand from the 11 line. That forehand, not playable at the side wall. 5 points for Jairo and Urbieta. Possible set point.
You know, Jairo last year Stu 21-4 in his 25 total matches. So, I mean, right-sided dominant player. That's his style, and that's why you let him do his thing. You see here now 5-0 in the second set.
Powerful serve is stopped by Ubilla. Here's the backhand. Robote saved by Jairo. Scooped up by Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea going for a 2-wall. Try to drop it inside. Caught the side wall. Outside placement. Stopped by Ubilla. Ubilla powerfully from the forehand. Scooped up by Urbieta. Urbieta blasts it. And it scores. Point and set for Jairo and Urbieta taking the second set. 6-0. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our third and decisive set. The tortoise and the hare.
Yeah.
The story of the tortoise and the hare. Tortoise in this case being the Devils. Jairo and I don't know if Jairo's looking up at Alex and saying, yes, I could throw a lot of shots or I can just keep doing that. Solid catching by Urbieta in the backcourt.
He didn't give the Fireballs many opportunities either.
Hormaetxea here trying to drop it inside, but no, clip the side wall. Highlight a game of inches like so many other games. And then Jairo breaks out. First shot we've seen him throw, the outside placement. Caught by Ubilla.
Yeah, this scoop here by Urbieta.
Spectacular.
Yeah, covers it up and then back to the inside here, coming back across to the forehand of Ubilla. a couple more misses in that second set, and again, that's the difference. It was really after the first miss from Ubilla that started to come undone. I mean, that's why the percentages exist. I mean, and the stats are, I mean, they're real. They go through, watch point by point. Ubilla does have the lowest catch percentage out of the four by, I mean, a couple percentage points. It's a pretty significant margin, down near 93%. The other players up above 95.5%. And over the course of a 3-set match, yeah, you can have a good 7-point, 8-point stretch, but to win 2 out of 3 and take the match, you got to be consistent. And that's really what this team, Jairo and Urbieta, have established over the last couple of years. Consistency, good, solid play. And what, 9 wins last year in 10 matches? The year before, I think 8 or 9 wins as well. So, yeah, this is a team that's been the best team for the Devils. Playing their style. Jairo and Urbieta, 2 veteran players, established doubles team in this second division. And that's about as perfect of a set as you can play if you're the Devils. What a response.
Now we see what happens in this third and final set. Hormaetxea and Ubilla already on the court. Jairo with that cesta tied on. Urbieta's about to tie in. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third and final set. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets will win the match. We're in our third and decisive set. First to 6 points wins this match. Hormaetxea has the serve for the Fireballs. There's the serve. We begin. Beautiful catch by Urbieta. Here's Ubilla. Backhand from the 10 line. Low bullet to the inside. Picked off by Jairo. Jairo hard to the inside. Ubilla's there. Rebote. Midcourt. Played by Jairo to the inside. Here's a backhand by Ubilla. Low bullet. Caught by Jairo. Backhand by Urbieta. Clipped little sidewall. Nice catch by Ubilla. Ubilla powerfully from the forehand. Ubilla down low on the right side. Powerful right side. Nice catch by Urbieta. Ubilla from the 10 line. Backhand low and hard and caught by Jairo. Powerful backhand by Jairo. Caught beautifully by Ubilla. Rebote forehand by Hormaetxea passes. Jairo's got the rebote midcourt. Ubilla, nice pickup at the 11 line. Here's a backhand by Urbieta, caught by Hormaetxea.
Nice catch.
Hormaetxea with a powerful backhand caught by Ubilla. Urbieta, rather. Rebote coming out. Ubilla on the forehand from the 11 line. Powerful throw, caught by Urbieta. Urbieta sidearm, sending it back. Ubilla is there again. Catch by Urbieta. Hormaetxea on the left side, backhand, low bullet to the inside, picked off by Urbieta. Here's Ubilla, backhand from the 11. Hormaetxea on the left side, backhand, low and hard to the inside. Urbieta's there. Rebote forehand. Hormaetxea has the ball. To the inside it goes. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Hormaetxea has the serve.
Ubilla's standing there, but I think he would like interference if that were him. I mean, he was standing still in the exact same spot as Urbieta was coming cross court to make the catch. I think you're going to see it pretty clearly in the replay. Ubilla doesn't. I mean, he's in statue mode right here. He's not moving. And Urbieta going, yeah, he's got a pretty clear play on that ball if Ubilla's out of the way.
Ubilla's trying to make the argument, not with the judge because you can't argue with the judge, but trying to make the argument that he was already moving to the ball. That is the rule, that if you make any movement to the ball, but
if you also stop and you can't get to the ball.
Exactly, if you can't get to the ball because someone's standing right there.
And it is, I mean, but Urbieta did do that. Once he recognized that he couldn't get to it, he stopped, put his hands up, and got a grand interference there.
Here's a backhand by Ubilla to the inside. Powerfully thrown. What a catch by Urbieta. Rebote, forehand by Jairo. Ubilla makes the catch. Ubilla low and hard from the right side. This one caught on the backhand. Urbieta, he moves cross court to make that play. Jairo on the catch. Forehand from the 7 line. Hormaetxea, 2-all. Costado 2-all opens wide and scores for the first point of this set. Beautifully executed by Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea and Ubilla on the board with the first point of the third set.
I mean, 6-0 in the first set. It really just a surprising result. If the Fireballs are going to come back in this third set, you're going to need to see that from Hormaetxea. Leads the roster in 2-all kills, up 23 total on the season coming into today.
Here's the backhand by Ubilla. Ubilla again, backhand from the 10 line. Low bullet, what a catch by Jairo. Jairo sends it deep. Hormaetxea calls him off, sends it right back to the corner. That's a beautiful catch by Urbieta. Ubilla now from the 11 line, backhand to the inside, low runner. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Rebote left side, big bounce, stopped by Urbieta. Picada. What a catch. That's a clean miss by Hormaetxea and a beautiful catch by Ubilla. Here's a catch by Ubilla. Jairo, backhand. Powerfully thrown, Rebote coming out. Hormaetxea on the Rebote, splitter. Jairo makes a save on the Rebote, catch by Ubilla. Ubilla to the inside, Urbieta's there. Rebote for Hormaetxea. Back to the inside he goes, big bounce. What a catch by Urbieta. Backhand powerfully thrown. Ubilla now from the 11 line. Backhand to the inside. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall played by Jairo. Hormaetxea, Costado to the inside. Stopped on the forehand of Urbieta. Ubilla steps up. Backhand from the 9 line. Low and hard right to the corner. What a catch by Urbieta. Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Rebote for the big bounce. Brought down by Urbieta at the side wall. Hormaetxea on the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Powerfully thrown. Caught by Urbieta. Urbieta backhand. Ubilla, big backhand to the inside. Here's Urbieta. Rebote for the forehand of Hormaetxea. Fire to the inside. Rebote coming out. Saved by Jairo. Catch made on the forehand of Ubilla. Ubilla low and hard to the inside. Urbieta's there. Ubilla over the top. Rebote forehand by Hormaetxea. He keeps the ball in play. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Hormaetxea calls for it. Passes. Rebote for Jairo. To the inside. Here's Ubilla. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Caught in the air by Jairo. Jairo low and hard and caught by Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea Costado along the wall. Beautifully stopped in the backcourt by Urbieta. Here's Ubilla. Backhand to the inside. Backhand by Ubilla. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Jairo. That ball goes up high and scores. Good effort by Urbieta to try to stop it. 2 points for the Fireballs, Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Hormaetxea has the serve.
Oh, that ball kicking way up high in the middle of the court. Really just testing the limits right there, just tipping it on the right side. A couple opportunities from the Costado there for Hormaetxea. Decided against throwing the 2-wall, but you don't want to throw too many of them and then Jairo get a beat on it. Got to mix it up and keep the defense guessing.
Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Caught by Hormaetxea. Hormaetxea backhand from the 8 line to the inside. Urbieta's there. Hormaetxea calls for the rebote. Fires it from the forehand. Good read and catch by Urbieta. Down low. Ubilla makes the catch. Rifles it back. Great catch by Jairo. Hormaetxea. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote not coming out. That's a point for Jairo and Urbieta of the Devils. Jairo has the serve.
Communication becoming a factor now in this third set. Late notice by Ubilla. What does that lead to? Hormaetxea staying up there in the front, not able to get back and make the save. First point for Jairo and Urbieta here in this third set. And he had it lined up close to the side wall, forcing that hesitancy, and just didn't make its way up to Hormaetxea off the back wall.
Hormaetxea aggressively picks that serve, and the inside placement. Drop shot scores. That is 3 points for Hormaetxea and Ubilla. Hormaetxea has the serve. I mean, Jairo serves the ball hard. So, I mean, look, there's a lot of power coming behind this ball. Hormaetxea catches it beautifully. 2-ball, no. Placement to the inside. Jairo gets there. He's smooth, just not able to make the catch.
And you see the first move there by Jairo, defending the 2-all, moving to the outside. When you throw it well enough, the defense is always worried about it, leading to that point again for the Fireballs on the inside.
What a catch by Urbieta. Ubilla from the 10 line. Backhand, powerfully thrown, low bullet.
Wow. Stopped
by Urbieta. Another powerful backhand right to the corner. What a catch by Urbieta. Oh, that ball tipped.
When the backcourter's ranging back behind him like that and running out of real estate with the back wall.
Tough play. Hormaetxea was calling him off.
You'd like to see him let that ball come out, but sometimes, again, it's hard to stop and get out of the way, especially with that back wall behind you.
Here's the backhand by Ubilla, powerfully thrown to the inside. Urbieta on the return. Catch by Urbieta. Backhand. Ubilla, backhand from the 11 line. What a catch by Urbieta down low at the 13. Ball's dropping. Hormaetxea makes the save. Jairo on the forehand. Ball tipped at the 8 line. 3-3. Jairo has the serve.
Looks like he's getting a little something extra behind these forehands, too. I mean, maybe just that one.
I mean,
but
this
how about
catch
this
by
catch,
Urbieta is just, I mean, behind the 13 line at the back wall. Picture perfect.
Oh, and that may do it for the day.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
That could do it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
That's terrific camera work. Our guy Brian up there. Look at that. You can see it. Oh, my. This is, folks, this is history. This is the third time this has ever happened. Now, Stu, now that we have some time, maybe we can give a little history lesson.
This is the third time this has ever happened.
So the first time was back on opening night. That was
Who threw it?
So that was Jairo.
My voice is, of course, carrying inside. That is, of course, a $2,500 fine for whoever threw the ball. We have to see who threw it.
So, wow. Yeah, I'm not... Look, that panel's going to need to be replaced. And we need some folks to come in here and replace it. And I don't even know
it just
where
caught
to begin.
The bottom.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, my. The sound, you can just hear it. The second time it happened was during a practice. I don't remember the years, Stu, 2020 or 2021. It was between performance, between the practice and a head-to-head session where Bradley was just practicing and broke the panel. I mean, the last time that happened, we had to cancel the rest of the performance just because, I mean, you got to get a panel up there. It's going to take a significant amount of time to replace it. I don't know why folks are just walking up to it, because that is, I mean, it's cracking, it's broken, so they don't want to get too close to it and have a mishap. But you see, that's where Jairo's standing, and you can see those little circular suction-y cup type things on the wall. If you hit right on that, that's where you can see a crack. And that's exactly the spot where it hit, the bottom left corner, right where that, I mean, is it a nail? Thank you, Inaki, pointing exactly to where we're talking about, right there. If you hit right on that spot at the right angle, you see Ikeda out there with his phone. I mean, this is a rare sight. So everybody, I mean, as much as this is a shame that, you know, we may not be able to continue, but
only happened 3 times in the history of.
But I mean, that's got to hit
Magic City,
and it sent a shockwave through the entire court. I mean, that's the back camera that felt that, and we're up towards the front again. We are in a court. I mean,
so the match is the official word is that the matches for today will be suspended. The completed ones do count.
Yeah, I mean, and that makes sense. So we're at 3-3 here at our third set. This is just our third match. The points that have already been awarded will stand, and
the one that is currently in progress will resume.
Yeah.
From the current score when we're able to play again. That, of course, will be notated.
Well, yeah, I mean, you said it, Stu, right from the league office there. So that's going to do it for the Jai-Alai action today. You see, if you're just joining us now, look at that front panel. Not going to be able to play when it's cracked like that. Have a couple days off. We'll get a new panel in there, and I guess we'll be back here in action on Friday. So the official word is that the matches that have already been played, those points will stand. So you'll see a point for the Devils and a point for the Fireballs. We will resume this match. We'll pick up at some point. We don't know when that will be, but we'll pick up here at 3-3 in the third set of this match, and then we'll play the next 3 that have yet to be played today. So that's going to do it here live from Magic City here on this Tuesday. Not the way we wanted to end it.
A rare suspension of play, and you see it right there. My, oh, my.
And with a piece of the front wall damage, we will not continue. That, folks, is going to do it. Look out for some information on social media. We will be back on Friday, though. That's the next day we play. Let's give you a quick look at the 2 teams playing on Friday, Stu, before we depart. So, again, we're suspending today. The action is complete for today. We'll pick up with this third match at some point. We'll get you a date to be announced later. Friday's matches, it will be the Chargers and the Warriors. So it will not be the Devils and Fireballs on Friday. Chargers and Warriors when we return again. This is a rare sight, folks. Take a look at it. Doesn't happen often. Just the third time in history, and I believe this is the first time in the last 3 or 4 years. That's going to do it. We'll see you on Friday as we continue on with Battle Court, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be the Chargers and the Warriors. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe out there if you're in the Florida area.